Dun dun dun! Crypto. Giant scam or future of finance? Today on Dr. Chef's Crypto. Oh man, okay, yeah, I know, I cracked myself up. No one else. I get it. It's been like that my whole life. Alright. Welcome, guys. Hey, Dr. Chef's Crypto. Coming at you here, 4th of July weekend in beautiful Colorado. Living the dream. So, what are we doing today and what am I talking about? Well, I get a question, and it's the same question for different reasons all the time. What is crypto? How should I get into it? Should I get into it? What is it? Sometimes the question comes from a place of positivity and longing. I would like to make a bunch of money, therefore I would like to get into crypto. And that happens in 2021, for instance, when it's a giant bull market and double bull market, super all-time high year. And then sometimes it's like, oh man, crypto's a scam. What is crypto? What is going on with crypto? Why is it so horrible? And that happens like now, when we're in the bottom of a trough of darkness and despair. But it's always, what's up with crypto? You know, what's going on in the crypto world? And so today we're going to talk about what crypto is and what's really going on in brief. And it's not hard, but it is interesting. And let me just say, for starters, that I am Dr. Chef, and this is Dr. Chef's Crypto. And I'm not an official legal advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't have that license, or you're not paying me to do that service for you. Therefore, that's not what we're doing. This is education and entertainment purposes only. We're studying crypto, and we're having fun with it. We've been having fun with it for years. It's a blast. Right now, of course, there's a lot of suffering going on. We've had 2 or 3 months in a row of everybody in deep despair. We've lost now basically everybody that FOMO'd in 21. FOMOing is fear of missing out. And in 2021, with all the all-time highs, with everybody becoming so rich, with millionaires being made every day, everyone was freaking out and jumping in. And that's why you see all these videos on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram where people are saying, you know, 2021, I was driving my Ferrari representing crypto, and now I'm looking for a job in, you know, handling, washing dishes or whatever. And the reason for that is that people don't understand the macro cycle. They don't know what's really going on. They don't really understand what crypto is, and they definitely don't know how to migrate crypto. Now, if that's you and you're new to this space, I have 90 or 100 videos on here. You have to scroll down. You have to go back in time, because I made a series of quick, basic videos. I made longer ones. I made shorter ones. I made videos that had to do with security, or how to get crypto, or where to put it, or what to do. All that's on here. If you're watching this because you hate crypto and hate the idea because you think it's a giant scam, then we're here to talk about that too. So, here we go. What is crypto and why does it matter, and is it a scam, and is it going to be around, and all of those questions. I'm about to answer them right now. Yes to all those questions. Listen, first of all, the concept of crypto, the concept is not going anywhere. You need to get used to the idea of crypto like you got used to the idea of cars or the internet. Okay? This is real, and it's not going anywhere. And the reason it's not going anywhere is a thing called the blockchain. I've got a ton of videos, but the short version is there are 2 giant important things about crypto. There's hundreds of little cool things about crypto, but there's 2 giant important things that make this so important. It's a game changer. Cryptocurrency, the blockchain, is on the level of cars. It's on the level of the internet, or anything so major that it changed the world. That's the level. You can be like your grandma and not know how to use a cell phone if you want, but that's the deal. It's cell phones. Everybody, when cell phones came out, thought they were dumb. Why would we need a cell phone? Everybody, when personal computers came out, thought it was stupid. Why would we need a computer in our house? They literally said that to me in the 80s. I was a young man. I was hanging out with some guys that were kids of IBM managers. They said, the other kids said, why would we ever need a computer in our house? Computers are for manufacturing and giant companies. Who would ever need a computer, a personal computer? This is what people do. There was a time when 90% of the people thought personal computers were not going to work. There was a time when 90% of the people thought cell phones were not going to work. There were times when 90% of the people thought that cars were way too noisy and dangerous. They were going to stick with horses. You can be that guy if you want, because right now, 90% of America does not believe in crypto. Same exact thing. 5% of America is doing something about it, 1% studies it. But 90% of America thinks crypto is a worthless scam. Here's the worst part of that story. The worst part of that story is the majority of money is in the hands of people that are older. And the older you are, the less likely you are to understand crypto. So the most money is in the hands of the most people who have the least knowledge of crypto. That's going to change violently by the end of 2025. By then you're going to have a lot of money, perhaps the majority of the money, in the hands of people who understand crypto. That's all going to change in the next decade. But right now, that's where we are. I had a meeting one day of about 10 multi-millionaires, say double and triple digit millionaires, mostly double digit millionaires. We're all talking. In that room of a dozen double digit millionaires, I was the only person who knew anything about crypto, period. The only person. The rest of the people thought it was a scam. In fact, one lady said to me, I talked to my accountant, I heard of it. I talked to my accountant and financial advisor about it. They said it was a scam and that they wanted nothing to do with it. I should want nothing to do with it. That is your grandma and her cell phone not understanding what's going on. That's what that is. So just be aware. There's two things, as I said, about cryptocurrency or blockchain that make it unstoppable forever. The first is alternative monetary systems. You've got to have a monetary system that can work across the world, work across borders, not be controlled by entities, not be seized by governments, not be controlled by bank entities that have a corporate control structure and a group of guys counting beans. You have to have an independent, free movement of money. That is the future. It can be regulated. I'm not mad at the concept of regulation, but you have to have a structure that's not relying on all these different channels and chains and fees and everybody trying to make money off of you. You need to be able to just trade money for goods and services, have it be direct, and have no issues with it. That is unstoppable. The second thing is the blockchain. The most important part of this whole thing is blockchain technology. Go back and study my videos on blockchain. But imagine if the truth could be computerized. I'm trying to not sound like a guru or some kind of spiritual person. I am a spiritual person, but I'm not trying to talk about that. I'm trying to talk about the fact that if you could have 100,000 guys with their computers independently monitoring an exchange, and the truth got them paid, and you did that by the hundreds of thousands all over the world forever, you would establish a system by which people could automatically know the truth, and you wouldn't be able to get over on somebody or scam somebody. If I sold you a moped for a couple $100, we had a record that was instantly and internationally understood as truth, where I give it to you, it gets registered, you give me the $200, it gets registered. That's it. It's on the blockchain. So a couple months later, I decide to try to pull a fast one and say that I didn't buy that from you didn't buy that from me, or you never gave me the money, or whatever it is. All you do is pull it up, and there it is. There is no way to lie. It is an permanent, immutable, 100,000x confirmed source. And the reason crypto is such a big deal is because that's what you get paid to do that. So all the people that organize all those blockchains, that run all those computers, they're competing for the chance to win a prize, which is the crypto. That makes the crypto worth something because somebody's working hard, somebody's paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for computers, somebody's doing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of work, and they're earning hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of crypto. It is a real, actual economy that cannot be stopped. The truth being monitored like that is such a big deal. And I don't want to sound too moral or weird, but imagine, take marriage. Let's imagine that your marriage was not recorded downtown in a place where they could lose the paperwork or a fire could burn it, and you had a ring but you don't have to wear it. Let's imagine that it was on the blockchain. You go in a bar, you're trying to be Mr. Slick. You take off your wedding ring, you put it in your pocket, you're going to try to hit on this young lady, and you're trying to do your little magic shadiness. All she has to do is go click, face recognition, click, blockchain, boom, instantaneous recognition of your marriage. That is going to end a great deal of shenanigans in the banks, in the monetary systems, in the world of trading goods and services, in the world of legalities and education. In some parts of the world, you can't even have it registered that you're doing what you said you did, like if you get a degree. In Africa, for instance, you might get a degree or some kind of diploma, and if you lose that piece of paper, there is no record. This is a way to make all that permanent and immutable and 100% truthful. So, the blockchain is the future. There's nothing that's going to stop that from... If I was a young man right now, finishing college in some kind of tech field, I was going to start a company of any kind, a new Apple, a new Amazon, a new Google. It would be focused around blockchain. Blockchain would be the immutable core on which this company was built. So you can talk all the smack you want, but you can just be the guy that didn't want to get a cell phone because he thought it was like trying to look like he was a drug dealer or whatever, and so he thought cell phones were not going to be around for a while, so he never got one until he had to have one to live 10 years later. You can be that guy if you want, but I'm telling you right now, blockchain and crypto is the future, period. Now, the question at hand is it a scam? Okay, that's a different story, because in a space so big with so much flexibility, with the ability to build things on top of other things, there are going to be scams. You know what else has scams? Banks, money, marriage, sex, everything in the world has scams. You're not going to have anything important and major in the world and not have scams inside of it. You've got people scamming you for everything right now, and they're trying to send a fake, Norton or Amazon thing to your email to get you to call them so they can scam you. And you definitely need to go watch those guys like Scammer Payback and all those guys like Pierogi. My goodness, that dude, man, that dude needs all the blessings in the world. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Scammer Payback. Look up Pierogi. That guy is like the saint of the 21st century right there. And there's a lot of guys doing that now, following his lead, and thank God, because these scammers need to be put out of business. But anyway, they're scamming everywhere. So of course, in a world as big as crypto, there's going to be scams. From the very beginning, crypto has had trouble with scams. There were guys using crypto to sell drugs. They're in prison now, and thank God for that, because they almost ruined crypto entirely by turning it into some kind of black market bull crap. It's horrifying what people do. They're going to set up coins that are fake. They're going to set up exchanges that are not fully capitalized. They're going to even set up stable coins that aren't completely liquid, that aren't completely solvent, and can go under. It's going to happen. It has happened in the last month. When we do this low trough time, we're going to have these things happen. So, yes, crypto is also a scam. There is a ton of scams. There is DeFi, decentralized finance, is a very big deal. It's a huge tool for the future. Super important. But full of scams. Somebody tells you they'll give you 50% on your money. I mean, come on, man. Now, you could get a whole lot more money in a very safe way within the crypto world, especially compared to your completely worthless savings. The savings account is robbing you right now to the tune of $8 a year, just straight up gun to your head, robbing you. If you have money in savings, you're literally burning a pile of money as we speak. Go back and watch those videos. There's one literally with a pile of money burning. Go watch those videos. So the answer is yes. Crypto is the future. It's the most important development in the last 50 years. By far, it is equal to the internet. It's equal to telephones. It is equal to cars. It is huge. The blockchain is the future. Crypto is the future, absolutely. But also, that space, just like money, just like fiat money, just like the world of, sports, it's full of scams. So, what are you supposed to be doing right now? Study the macro pattern. Go back and watch those videos. Understand that this is predictable. This drop we've had, all this horror where everybody's quitting crypto and running around talking about it being a scam, all of that is totally predictable for 12 years. Go back and watch videos about macro patterns. Go back and watch how I explain all that. I've done all this tracking. Go check that out. Do not panic, but also do not do anything dumb. Do not get out there right now and put a whole bunch of money on a site and try to stake it for a bunch of returns, because those sites are folding right and left. Bad things are happening. This is the negative low tide. This is low tide. Bad things are happening. Keep it safe. Watch yourself. Now it's a great time to buy. You could do a thing called dollar cost averaging, DCA. You could just buy a little bit every week, buy a little bit every month. Just keep saving until we get back to the highs in 24 and 25. But right now, do not take any chances. Do not move your money. Definitely don't sell anything. My gosh, what are you going to do? Sell at a low and lose all your money? Literally, that's half the crypto space. All those people that FOMO'd in 21 have been selling off because they're so scared, and they literally bought at an all-time high and sold at an all-time low. That's literally their strategy. Buy high, sell low. That'll wreck you. You will be wrecked quick. If you panic, sell, if you look at it crashing and sell it, you will be wrecked fast. Protect your money. Hold it in a safe place. Best thing is a hard wallet offline. Stay calm. Focus. It's coming back. 22, 23 are going to suck, but it's coming back. 24, 25. Just relax. Buy if you can. Make no major moves. Do not hold anything on a site. Protect yourself. Go back and watch videos on security, videos on how sites work, video on where to hold your crypto. And any questions at all, shoot me an email. You can shoot me an email at drchefscrypto@gmail. You can put it in the comments below. Anything you need. But that's the world of crypto. That's what it is. That's the basic introduction to it. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. And I appreciate you. We're trying to get all this information out to people. Why this is not a scam, and why this is such a wonderful space, and how big a deal it is for the future. And most importantly, why we're in a trough right now and everyone around them is panicking. So please, like it. If you like this content, like, share. I put out videos where 200, 300, 400 people watch a video, but I only have a few followers. So please subscribe, share this with your friends, and then go back and watch some of those old videos so you can see all the depth of knowledge that is attainable here on the site. I love crypto. I think it is the future, and I'm very happy to be involved. So ask me anything you like. Thanks for coming. Dr. Chef, Dr. Chef's Crypto. Have an amazing July 4th weekend.